At what age did you experience your first kiss?
Really?
Have you ever been in love where you feel like you can touch the moonlight? So you was a hot girl.
Of course, duh.
I can feel your heart racing, 'cause everybody knows, yeah, everybody knows. And I can feel your body shaking of every single touch. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. Oh,
Hi guys, welcome back to Empress Saucy. It's your girl Empress Saucy and I'm back with another video for the channel. As you guys can see, I am a makeupless today. Well, that's my brows. And I have my mom on the channel with me. She's acting like she's nice as usual, but she is. So guys, today we're gonna go straight into the video. But I want you to like. What else them to do for me?
Share,
And what else?
subscribe.
And subscribe to the channel. Subscribe it. Alright, so this is a banger. Alright, I just asked my mom. I told her that we were going to ask her some questions. She doesn't know the type of questions that we're going to ask. She don't know anything at all. Right, mommy?
Clueless.
I am very nervous, but we're gonna go straight ahead into the video. Make sure to press the like button and then also press the subscribe button before we even start watch the video here. Alright, so mommy, the first question is, at what age did you experience your first kiss?
Really?
People don't know I'm nervous right there, so
16.
mommy, I lie.
It's 16, it's true. 16.
Okay. Was it with someone that you liked?
Yes.
Was it with my father or no? Okay. So it was a hot girl.
Of course, duh.
Alright, what you used to do to be a hot girl? What type of behavior did you used to carry out to be a hot girl? What would classify you as a hot girl?
What will classify me?
Yeah.
How I dress.
Turn on, you look like a lean.
How I bring how
Yeah.
how
you dress.
how I dress. You know, the latest fashion, yes, I was in that, so that will classify me.
Okay, so latest everything in a hot.
Yes.
Alright. That was a good warm-up question. Alright.
I don't think you need to get too personal. Remember, girl, I'm your mother.
Mommy, I am not going to get too personal. It's just regular question.
Because I think you should have told me that. These
No,
are the
mommy,
things,
just
so I decide.
Mommy, that's why I
Okay.
don't tell you anything, because I wanted to do the video.
Okay.
If you're not comfortable with answering the question, you can just say next question. I will move on to the next
Okay.
question.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay?
Yes. Go ahead.
Alright. The next question is very simple question. At what age did you realize that you started to have feelings for like a guy or something like that? And what would your advice be for persons who are at that age and want, feeling that same feeling?
I think when you touch teenager
Like what
stage,
age?
like I think when you start maturing, I think like 13, and some people is 12, but I think is when I reach in my teens, because people could never tell me about boyfriend and girlfriend. I was that shy person.
Okay.
But when I reach up in like my 15 and all that, is you see somebody where you like and you start blush and all of that, yes.
Look at that face of reminiscing. She's reminiscing. The other question is, have you ever snuck out of the house? Like, your mother tell you say you cannot go somewhere and you leave. You leave and you're gone. So if you say you can't go here, so you leave and you're gone with your business.
Your era is different from our era. We never have nowhere to snuck out go.
Like
And
if you
when-
say you suppose a party a keep.
No, which part
Like a
of the
children,
girl?
I'm not talking about party like dance. Me talk about any type of thing. Like suppose a kids party, whatever it is, it have to be anything. Because we know say you used to have little party them time
we
there.
have to be frank.
Bubbles and
We have
clips.
to be frank with you.
Mm-hmm.
In my time,
Yeah, from
I'm
you live with them, but I go straight up until you're a teenager and never sneak out of the house yet.
never.
Never, you always.
No.
Alright.
We don't have no old. We could never sneak out. When parents talk, that's it. So you could never while you're sneaking out to go anywhere.
Okay, alright, good answer. Well, I've never snuck out gone anywhere. Mommy know this from before. Alright, the next question is, at what age did you come to know Christ?
24. Well, I got saved when I was 16. That's what I say.
Oh, so why did you go into the water?
The next, well, I have a group of friends at school
Yeah.
that was saved, and I admire how they behave. And so I said I wanted to be a Christian too. So I went to a crusade one night and I decided to get baptized. Well, they did not question me to find out if I'm ready. I said I was ready and that was it. But the very next day I backslid. But when I was 24 years old, I started taking it serious.
Oh, so you feel like in the night when you got saved at 16, were you like hot? You wanted to cool down your body? That's the reason why you go in the water?
Well, my mother said it's because when do want beard. So, but you know when you're young and you hear some nice boys to me in a player and all of that, you started singing. You forget say you baptized the day before. But when I was 24 years old now, I really understood what I wanted, and when I accepted Christ, that was it. So yes.
So 24 was the official save.
Yes.
But 16 was just save and not serious.
Right. Maybe if I had somebody to help me
To
along,
guide you.
I would have stayed.
Because at the time, nobody in your house was a Christian.
No.
Okay. So it was a struggle. Okay. So what advice would you give somebody like maybe at that age who decides they're going to serve God, but people they around them, they are not Christians? What would you advise?
The advice I would give to any young persons who you decide that you want to walk with God, find some persons in your church or in your era where you see as the same zeal like you. Because you see, when you have people in your corner, you can't go wrong. So if I had that at 16, I believe I would have stayed. But I didn't have no mother there. I didn't have no father. Most of the time I was on my own. So you know, you're there on your own. You can do as you please. So
okay. That's a good answer. Mommy, oh, you seem so tense, like you're
I am not
nervous.
tense. I'm just listening for what is to come.
Yeah, exactly. Because you can feel like you're beside of me and you're
All right,
nervous.
Empress.
Just
Sassy.
release yourself. I'm not
Bring
going
it
to,
on.
Just release yourself. Release. Calm down, okay? Calm down. Breathe.
I'm breathing.
So breathe.
Come,
No,
other questions.
Have you ever been in love?
Of course.
Where you feel like you can touch the moonlight?
Yes, Jesus. Love where you gonna touch the moonlight. Is anybody tell you that love exists? I don't know about it, but yes, I've been in love. I'm not a bad person when I was growing up, so.
I know that.
Antoinette's father and my husband, those were just the two persons.
Mama, nobody never asked you.
Yes, I was in love, okay?
Nobody never asked you. Describe the feeling. Nobody never asked you who and who. We know that you're not a bad teenager.
It's a feeling where something happen in your stomach, in your chest.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's what,
you
yes.
want it. No man, it's a warm, rushy feeling where you can't stop thinking about the person and you just want to see the person, you just want to be where the person is, and all of that. So yes.
Do you feel butterflies?
I don't know about no butterfly. I hear people say you feel butterfly. I've never have butterfly in me, so I wouldn't know how it feels. I'm telling you
Hello.
what happened.
Oh, you never feel no warm feeling, just feel like a rushing, like you want to be around the person.
Yeah, it's just a cushy, a nice feeling. It's like me hear people say when them take drugs, them dip on high, but when you're in love, it's like you're on high. It's wonderful. It's beautiful.
It's a good feeling.
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever? So thank you for answering the question. Have you ever experienced a heartbreak?
Yes.
What that feel like?
It is like the love that you have on the inside that was bubbling up and all of that. It's like, you ever see when this is how I describe it. You ever see when like you have just a splashing of the water, like something just struck. You ever see when people are jump off of something and then just jump and get the splash?
Yeah.
Right. So it's like something just splash and disturb all of that.
Love, feeling,
Right.
feeling of love.
So you just start feeling.
It hurt, like people say, you feel physical. You feel physical pain, or it just like it just feel, it just hurt.
You just feel
Because
hurt.
heartbreak
You
different
don't
from heartache,
feel-
because
I don't
somebody
think you feel
can.
physical pain where part of your hurt. You just feel wounded. You feel betrayed by the person. You feel like you put up no a defense. Anybody come, this is what is gonna happen. You fool me once, you can't fool me again. So that is how it goes for me.
Okay, so you build up a little barrier after the heartbreak.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. At a young age, did you envision yourself from a young age being married?
You know, I'm trying to remember if I've always said I wanted kids, but I don't want to say I wanted to be married. But when I started understanding what marriage is, yes, I wanted to get married.
Okay, what age did you start to understand marriage? Because I know everybody mature different.
You know, when you're going up like in age, like when I got saved at 24, now that you come to the church, you're going to want to get married.
I'm
But,
looking at him.
but because you are such a wounded person when in coming up, it's like you're saying to yourself, I wonder if anybody out there for me. But then when you come to know who this God is, Jesus is, you just know that nothing is impossible. You see, for all the persons who is saying that there is no God, that's a lie. I am a witness of that God is real. And He works on the desire of your heart. So if you desire to be married and to live a life that is pleasing unto Him, He makes the way and He makes it possible. I'm a living proof of that.
Testimony. Alright. Good to hear that, mommy, and I'm glad that you made that clear. The other question that I have for you, just 2 more questions leave. You still tense, like saying.
I am not tense.
Alright, good. Alright, the other question that I have for you. When you were younger, have you ever backchat your mother before? Like she'll talk about something, like say yeah, disrespect, because backchat different from disrespect. Like if she'll talk and everything what she say have something to say. Or something like that. Yeah. Have you ever did that before and explain?
Of course. If I
You
tell
use a backchat to your mother, mommy?
Yes, I do. My mother did not know how to talk to people.
Okay.
And it's the truth. Remember now, I'm a Jamaican girl. Jamaican mother, worse if they don't know who God is bad word growing. And my mother, if you're in the company of your friends and my mother approach and she say you not do what she tell you to do, bad word. I'm you the answer.
And what you answer and say?
You know, one time I tell my mother that because of how she behave, I tell her that I don't like her and I have to sleep outside.
She put you out?
She put me out. She locked me out. She said I don't have the manners and all of that. But my other sisters, they don't normally answer back. But me always answer back.
Why you think you did answer back? What in you for answer back?
Because your feelings have been hurt. And you feel like the person who is to protect you, which is your mother, when she does that, it makes you feel less than a person. Then your friends now jeer you and all of that. So I would say to parents, even if the child is wrong, be careful how you bring across correcting them, because it does, and it brings you at a place where you don't feel confident to talk to people, because it's like in your mind you're expecting that somebody's gonna come to put you down.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful how you go about correcting your kids.
So what are some of the things that you used to say when she back answer you? When she talk to you? What you used
Even
to say?
that-
Be honest, what you used to say, some of the things then. What you used to say. Remember I said this was before you're Christian and mommy. So this is nobody not gonna say, oh, you used to
No.
that. It's before you're a Christian, because you say 60, you never take it serious.
So
Until you
if
are
my
20
mother say, if
yeah.
my mother would say, you'll soon breed, because, alright, so Jamaican terms will say breed,
But
when we would
English
say
term is
English,
you will soon get pregnant. So your mother will be saying
So-
that to you. What
so
would
I
you
would
say?
say, you are a breed. I said that to my mother. I'm going to say, you must know, and all of that. So I will say that to my mother. And if she say, sugar, do X, Y, I say, you can't do it. Look in her face and tell her so she can't. So mother said she used to hate me because of, oh, but it's just how she deal with me. I tend to, and I never used to answer, you know, but when it start get out of hand, where she do it in front of people and she not
You're
business.
embarrassed.
So it's like you build up this wall. So you say, you know, it's like you are waiting for her to come, because
So you're
you're done.
defensive.
You're looking at the glass and you're ready up for battle. So
So you used to practice what you're going to say in the mirror?
so you say, anytime she said this to me, I'm going to tell her this. So, you know? But trust me, it's wrong.
It is wrong, but we know
Wrong
you already
to-
say it
to-
already.
To treat your parents, even though, because I never know that because of hard life, my mother really have it
Was
hard,
frustrated.
because she has 3 girls and no father, and it was a lot of pressure she was undergoing, so she didn't even know how to relate to us. She feel that is how she should treat you. That was how she was being treated. She have been treated, so that is why she do what she do. So when I got saved, I apologize to the Lord for it, and I'm encouraging you, if you are doing it, don't do it. It's not nice. Find a way how to deal with your parents.
Which is respectful, because you live
Right.
and you learn, and we know that some of them is really disrespectful. Some parents are disrespectful, but never retaliate with back chatting.
Good.
Alright, so the question that I have for you now is, where was your first date? Describe what happened on your first date. Where did you go? What I know. What I know. Let me talk to the
My
people.
first date was at Odeon. If you don't remember, Jamaica, we have a cinema in Alpha Tree. Odeon, right where the transport center is.
Oh, there was a cinema there?
Right. So
Okay.
I went to watch Home Alone when that show
Long
was.
time, I mean.
So
How was it?
it was a double date. My big sister came with one of my friends, and I with my other friend.
Is that friend you call him, or was he your boyfriend at the time?
Well, it's my little skudups, my chutups, yes.
Okay. And what happened on the day? That's what I was asking.
Why you want to know what's happened? What those people do on a date?
You
What
don't
people
know,
do
that's
on
why
a
me
date?
ask you.
Oh Lord,
Me, you want to put me in the hot seat when it after, you know. So me I put you in the hot
you
seat
sit
now.
together, you lean on each other.
So in the movie
And-
you're leaning up
Yeah,
on
but
each
the
other.
show was so good.
Why you
If-
leaning away
For all the persons who remember Home Alone when it just come out, you couldn't boy you a cuddle up, because you laughed until you're weak.
Oh, so it was
you
a
know?
funny movie.
It was a funny movie.
So did you hug and all of that type of a thing?
Yes, Antoinette.
And you kissed too?
Yes, Antoinette.
Oh my God!
I remember that this is when you were a younger mother.
Yes,
So you
Antoinette.
kiss and hug.
Yes.
Okay. And Auntie Pauline was there? And she
Yes.
kissed and hug too.
I wouldn't know.
Mom, like you know, you're not tell for your sister.
No, I love my
You're
sister.
not tell for
No.
your
What she was doing.
But you were enjoying yourself.
Yes.
And it was a good date?
Very
How
good.
did the young man treat you?
Very
Do
respectful.
you remember his name?
I don't want to say.
A secret?
Yes. Can you continue, ma'am?
Alright, the last question I'm happy since the one the question them fast and quick. Cause look like you really are sweating at the hot seat, and the question them was so simple. Not even asking not really in-depth question.
Mommy has set it up.
Antoinette, come on.
Alright, the last question I have for you. Right?
Yes.
The last question I have for you is, let me think of a last question. I've made a last question, I wouldn't know. I've made a last question here. Give me the worst thing when your mother tell you say enough to do, and you do it. What you don't consider the worst thing? Any type of story, from even if you have picnic computer, like you said to you, say, don't do this, and you know enough to do it, but you do it. Picnic teenager, worst thing, what you don't consider the worst thing?
I can't think of anything. As I said before.
Alright, you used to get trouble when you're younger?
Yes.
What is the biggest lie you ever tell to your mother?
No, I used to sit and listen to people talk, or if my mother was discussing something about
people
business, or she sit down and she talk somebody, me would go back and tell the person who my mother said.
Jesus.
And then now, when my mother come in a big argument with me, and when my mother come in at the evening, we go run go aisle, and she and the people them in an argument over what she say her mother said she never said so. Like one time my mother tell me say this lady we living at the yard. So she get married. And my mother said to me say she married in a purple dress.
In a purple dress. But your mother was having a discussion with somebody. So
with
the
my
lady,
stepfather.
The lady was married in a purple dress.
And I sat there, I pretend like me not hear and me hear everything my mother say. I would tell other people say, well, I don't remember what happened. The lady, she said something because I was very feisty when I was growing up. And she said something, I said, go away. But you get married, you're married in a purple dress. And the lady start cuss. When my mother come in from work, tired and stretched, them start war my mother. And I get some lick that night. I get some beating. Well, a regular me used to do it. So you see when I got saved and my mother here, my mother said, thank you, Jesus. You know?
Why would she say thank you, Jesus?
Because
you tell other lies in the house too?
There was a panganut tree at the front of our yard when we were growing up.
Okay.
And I picked the panganut off the trees. A green panganut in it, never ready to pick it. So when my mother comes, she asks, who picked the panganut? I'm tell mother say I'm a sister. That I'm a big sister when I'm Pauline. Mother said, who picked the panganut? I'm insist I call her mother be Pauline. And I don't say nothing. One time I see mother come and beat me and we in the bathroom. Two we are bed, you know. My mother, I'm going to push my sister at the front. And my sister get lick them and they run her back a ball. Whoa, Jesus!
Your mother was beating you and your sister.
Yeah, we never do work.
And you push your sister before you.
Yeah, and she was getting the hit. And get licked.
And you are crying like you are getting
the hit. I say, why? My mother said, it is a sin. Nikki get as much beaten now a year time. Pauline, sorry, yeah. You see, when you come to Christ and you look at some stuff where you used to do.
And you're a kid. So.
Right, so if you are doing these things, don't do it. It's not nice.
Okay, so you're just advising the youth that they should do good things when they're younger, respect their parents, and don't be dishonest.
Right.
Alright, good stuff. I just wanted to ask you another final question. Is it true that when you were younger, you ate out the fish of the belly of the fish, and turn it over?
Yes, I did all of these things.
So you ate out the belly of the fish and you turn it over.
Somebody fried fish and he gave me and he gave my little sister and he leave.
So you already got fish?
I got it already, and Pauline gone on the road. So I ate Pauline own. I take out piece of the front and turn it over, make it look like a whole fish. And when the Pauline, the person was giving Pauline the fish now, they saw that a part of it was gone. And I take God off of the cross.
Thank God for salvation.
Thank God for salvation.
Alright, close out the video, Josiah. Like. Tell them to like. Tell them, mommy, close out the video. Alright, we are before. Guys, this has come to the end of the video. I hope that you learned something. I had my mommy in the hot seat. As you can see, she was a bit defensive, so we never asked her the question them, but we get something out of her. So let's close out the video, just so you close out the video. Tell him to like. To like. Just go on.
Like, share,
share,
and subscribe.
And subscribe it. It was your girl Empress Saucy and
Mother.
we'll be back with more videos, guys. Love you guys. Mwah.
Alright, watch Empress Saucy here.
Empress, man. I want to think, man. Empress thing, Lily.
I can feel your heart racing, 'cause everybody knows